3 players. 1 cube draft. This summer, Cube Draft Trilogy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to round 3 here. Kenny versus Veronica. Previously, we had Veronica versus Matt. Matt won, best of 3.
You don't have to talk about yourself in third person.
It's too late. I've already done it. Matt won 2-3, but he lost the first game.
How did Matt
it went
feel?
2-3. He felt great. It was a tough matchup. Veronica had some good stuff going on. Then into the next match with Kenny, Kenny stomped all over his face. He countered everything he tried to do. He didn't let him play the game. It wasn't fun.
He's a bad person.
On to game 3 now. Kenny versus Veronica. I'm going to be very interested to see how these decks match up. I think Veronica's got a lot more aggressive, quick play style that'll match up into Kenny's better. And yeah, I'm just excited for everybody. So here we go. We're going to roll to see who goes first.
Ooh.
Kenny's got an 11. Ooh, 18
Ooh,
for
but
Veronica.
Veronica has an 18.
Would you like to draw first?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Kenny tries with a trick question and fails.
Denied.
All right.
I'm going to keep.
Veronica's keeping. She has an extra card face down on her mat for some reason, and I'm not really sure what that
What
is
the
about.
fuck is that?
I'm going to keep.
How many cards do you have?
I have 7.
Okay, it was the 7th in her hand. Very strange.
Jesus Christ.
She's trying to be confusing, and it's working.
I will also keep.
Ooh, a couple of keepers. All right, this is rare, I feel like, and we'll see how it pays off.
All right, Veronica.
All right, Kenny.
戦闘フェーズに入る。My turn?
No. I play that.
Veronica plays a mountain, and she passes the turn.
Kenny is meowing. I think he might be hungry.
He's studying intently. Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. You can't show Matt your hands.
I can do whatever I want. What do you think about that?
What do you think about
Who
that?
do you think's going to win right now?
Ooh. I think Veronica's got a better base right now.
Ugh, I don't like to hear that.
That's just me personally, and we'll see how it goes.
Are you done?
Yep.
So Kenny played a tropical island, which
Played
gives
a
you
trap.
green or blue.
Yep.
Coconuts or water.
Nice. Yep, that's
Who can
it.
say? P.S. I don't like that palm trees give you only 2 coconuts.
Instead of 3 fruit like everything else.
I would
in
agree.
Animal
It's
Crossing.
kind of dumb.
that's stupid.
Palm
Do
trees
they
are dumb.
sell for the equivalent? Like if you sell 2 coconuts, is it like 3 apples?
I don't know.
I'm gonna play my creature,
Sure.
goblin warrior, and I'm passing the turn.
Perfect. Veronica played a second mountain. She brought in the goblin.
You should kick that.
Yeah, you absolutely should kick it. The goblin bushwhacker.
Just hit me for 2 right now.
It doesn't have haste.
If you kick it, all your creatures get +1/+0 in haste.
Gotta love Kenny. He will help with his own.
Downfall.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning, and then he'll have 1 life, and then somehow beat me.
I mean, you say that. You say it like it's a trait that I have and that no one else has. I think that you can be equally
magnanimous.
You. What was that word?
magnanimous.
No. You.
Magnanimous.
You wench.
You wench.
It's not wench, it's mensch.
Mensch.
You mensch.
You really say it like it's a bad thing.
Oh, you little mensch.
You salty little mensch. It's good to be a mensch. Play an island? I'll pass.
All right. Kenny has 2 lands currently, as well as Veronica. And Veronica's got a creature. All looks familiar.
So Veronica dropped a Dragon Skull Summit for some extra mana. Right now she's got a Bushwhacker, a 1/1.
I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna get you for
Block.
that. Right? Nope, that doesn't
Kenny
work.
taps his life total and block, and is overruled for that bullshit.
Done.
Cool. Ooh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and play an island and pass.
All right.
Killing it right now with the lands.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am playing my creature, Goblin Shaman. I kicked it. It has haste, and when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked.
Countered. So the Goblin
Ruin
Rabble.
Blaster.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Ruin Blaster has been countered by a mana leak.
Do you have enough mana? You didn't tap anything.
And you can't afford to pay 1, right?
No. 3.
Or 3.
Let alone 3.
Oofda.
I attack you.
Block?
Nope.
All right.
I did
Kenny's
block
at
with my life total. It just
16.
took a damage. 16
Mm.
to 20. Just facing down this 1/1 every turn.
Yay, you got land.
I'll
I
tap
got
2 of it.
land in low places.
I'll play a Simic Signet.
What does that do?
Task
Always
for
tap for
mana.
land.
Yep. Done. I've got lands in all the right
So let's see.
places.
Kenny's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 land. Veronica's about to drop her 5th in theory.
We'll see if she... Oh, she's shaking her head. Doesn't have the 5th land drop. She's fallen behind. The point has turned. It's going to swing in Kenny's favor. Tune in right now.
So Veronica has played the
Vampire
Nighthawk, a 2/3 flying creature with Death Touch.
And lifelink.
And I attack you.
Alright, I'm at 15.
Well done.
Okay.
Are you playing the same deck that you played in game 1?
Yeah.
Are you playing the deck that you sideboard?
I re-sided out.
This one's mine. That one's yours. Ja.
Sorry, audience. Always gotta check. Kenny cheats.
You cheated this game already. I'm done.
I hate when you don't play stuff because it makes me feel like you're just saving things.
That's exactly what I said. Feels like he's scheming.
Your
Yeah.
turn.
1, 2,
Okay, Veronica does not get an
3,
extra
4.
lane.
I did. I got a land.
Excuse me. For some reason, I thought you had 5 out last time. She brings out the. What did I
Kenny's
say?
gonna
Bloodline
instant it.
Keeper?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Mystic Genesis. An instant counter target spell. I get an XX ooze, where that X is the spell's converted mana cost. So I get a 4/4 creature, and that spell's
It's a
countered.
3/3.
Mana
It's a
cost.
yeah, not the power or toughness.
So I get a 4/4.
Kenny brings out an ooze token.
I've got the ooze like Jagger. I've got the ooze like Jagger.
Classic flavor text. The Simic can grow anything out of a puddle of sludge. I just hope they never join forces with the Golgari.
Alright, and then I'm attacking you.
I will block your 1/1 with my ooze.
Okay.
And I take 2.
And then creatures dealt damage by this creature are destroyed. So you're not
No
destroyed.
creatures were dealt damage by it.
Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to gain that much life.
Ooh.
Do gain 2 life.
Veronica's at 22. Kenny's at 13.
Correct.
Kenny's got a 4/4. Veronica's got a 2/3 flyer. With Death Touch and life.
Who's going to win? My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll play a polluted delta and I'll hit you for 4. My ooze. Ooze. Done.
How much mana did I just tap, Matt?
6. 6 total. Could be 4 red, 3 red, 4 black. Ooh.
Kenny just took all of the
So
counters.
she played the Grave Titan, and Kenny has countered that spell.
But when it enters, I
It
put.
didn't enter.
It did enter.
It didn't enter.
It literally hit.
It did not enter. It's gone.
Alright, I attack you.
Okay.
Veronica
1.
attacks for 2 flying.
Well, I take 2. And you gain 2.
Yep, so Kenny's at 11, Veronica's at 20.
I am not winning this race currently. I'm at 10. Veronica's at 20.
20 on the dot.
Just exactly 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need something big here. Okay, here we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, Floyd.
And from the ashes he rises.
He's like, is this meat? Is this food? Can I eat you? What if he just took a bite out of you?
I'm gonna eat that bitch.
I don't like that bitch.
I'm gonna think twice. So I draw a card.
You better think twice, ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause those are some dice. And no, they won't go
play a
down too
land.
well.
I'm gonna pay 3 to flash back my think twice to draw another card. Okay.
It sounds like he likes it. What could it possibly be? Probably nothing he can play. He's got 3 land left.
Did you tap me? You attacked me?
Yep.
So for 4?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Alright, so Kenny's passing the turn. Veronica's at 16 life. Kenny's at 10 still.
I'm at 10. It's looking shaky.
What can she do?
It's time to seal the deal. What does she have?
Instant. Target creature gets -5 until end of turn.
Oh, dang.
Negate.
1, 2. Look at that. Is your entire deck just counter spells?
Yeah.
You know how annoying that is?
It's a topic of conversation quite frequently.
I attack you. For 2.
Alright.
I go to
Kenny's at
8.
8.
You're at 18.
I'm at
16.
16.
You gain 2.
I'm at
18.
18.
Yes.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Prismatic Vista to get another land. Draw my card. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I attack you for 4.
So Veronica's at 14. He's tapping some
I'm
mana.
gonna tap 4 to play the Chameleon Colossus.
Ooh.
4/4 changeling, so it's every creature type. Has protection from black. Do you have any of that in your deck?
Is it protecting from flying though?
No. But it does have another ability. 2 green. It gets +X, where X is its power.
What is your power?
4. So I can pay 4 to give it 4/4. And if I had another 4 mana, I could give it +8 after that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Done.
You're done?
I am. Quite.
Things are getting juicy.
Very juicy.
Mm-hmm. Veronica can continue to chip away 2 damage at a time. It's going to take her 4
I'm
more
playing the
turns.
sorcery, destroy target land. If that land is non-basic, it deals 2 damage. Kenny's gonna play an instant.
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna destroy that.
So you're
So-
destroying my tropical island.
And I deal 2 damage to you.
I go down to 5.
Okay. That's a big play.
And then I am attacking you.
I go down to 3.
Okay, he's currently at 3.
You gain 2.
And I gain 2.
Veronica's at 16.
Jeez. My turn?
Does he have another forest, perhaps?
Untap. Draw. Play a land. And attack you with both of these.
So I'm at, that's 8 damage.
Well, you're not blocking, so I'm going to play an ability here.
What?
I'm going to pay 4 to give this +X, where X is its power. So this becomes an 8/8, the Chameleon Colossus.
So you take 12.
You take 12 damage.
Okay. So I'm at 4.
Then I'm going to play my Trigon Predator. 2/3 flyer. When it does damage to you, I can destroy an artifact or enchantment you control. I'm done. So now it's 3 life Kenny, 4 life Veronica. Things are very, very tense right now.
I don't know. I think you might win.
It really comes down to who can do this last blow.
Play this enchantment.
One in the Grifster knocked.
And what does the Honden do again?
At the beginning of my turn, Kenny has to discard a card.
Okay, so it won't make a difference really right now.
No. I'm going to attack him. He'll probably take my 2, and then this next turn he'll kill me.
That's what it looks like. You don't really have anything. You can't block everything he comes at you with.
It's a good game.
Good game.
Ooh, so close.
That was
Kenny was
very
at
close.
1 life at the end. Yeah, 1 more turn would have made all the difference. 1 less counterspell would have made all the difference.
Let's go to the on the field interviews.
Veronica,
Okay.
loser of game 1.
Oh, can I sideboard?
Yeah.
Yes, you absolutely can. But while you sideboard, let's discuss. What do you think went wrong in that game? What put you in a position of
Losing.
loss?
I think it was just like your presence. Right
Oh,
here.
okay, perfect. Seems legit. Moving on. Kenny what? Victor of game 1. It was very close. You were on the ropes there. Veronica was doing damage to you consistently.
For sure.
And without one of those counterspells, it would have been a totally different game.
Definitely.
What are you doing moving into game 2 to position yourself in such a way that you won't be, fighting back for the win?
Honestly, my previous match, I had some sideboarding options. I really don't have them going into game 2. I think Veronica is a worthy adversary. She's obviously been training up. She's looking strong. We're just going into the sideboard session. We're going to get some newts. We're going to do some meditation. We're going to get a banana maybe. And we're just going to try to get our energy up for the second game. It's really anybody's game, even at this point. Veronica's a very worthy opponent, and I think she's great at this game.
Suck my butt, dude.
Moving back to Veronica. Veronica, we just interviewed Kenny, and he talked a lot of smack about how your deck sucked and how there's no way you could win. Is that a fuel to your fire coming into game 2? Do you think you can run this back and beat him in 2 consecutive games and win it all?
Webb, we just don't know.
That's true. All right, back to the booth. This episode brought to you by Toys R Us, where you can find the toys and us.
Round 2. Fight!
Welcome back, folks. We're on to game 2, Kenny versus Veronica. Kenny took game 1 in a very close matchup. I think with the sideboarding action that Kenny did. Did either of you do sideboarding?
I did not.
I did
Veronica
not.
considered, but ended up not. All right, so we're going just same decks right back at each other. It's going to be close.
I'm keeping.
Veronica's keeping. Are you going first or second?
I'm going first.
You're going first. All right.
Kenny is still deciding if he's going to keep.
Kenny's thinking hard about the 7 cards he drew.
He
I'll-
does not look happy.
I'll keep. It's very questionable.
Hey, brother, you want a
Perfect.
mulligan?
This sets Veronica up to potentially take him by storm.
Your turn. I played a swamp.
I'll lead with the Opulent Palace. Tapped. I'll pass.
I think it's probably helpful to say what the card does.
Mm-hmm.
As a listener, sometimes I have to look up shit. I played a swamp, and then I tap.
What does that do?
Well, when you tap a land, it allows you to pay for another card. So I tapped a swamp. I'm going to play Despise, and I'm going to look at your hand and get rid of a creature or planeswalker.
Ooh.
Kenny, you have to give me your entire hand.
And he's keeping one card to
Yeah,
himself.
can you get the other card?
I won't force him to, but he does have to give it to her. That's probably the one.
Yeah, it's his only creature. Oh, and it's a planeswalker. That sucks. You have to discard this.
So Garruk Relentless has been discarded.
But you have a lot of land. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
good.
I'm surprised he didn't mulligan.
It was borderline.
Well, this was like last game too. He showed me his hand early in the game, and he had a lot of land going on, and those 2, I think the 2 counterspells were in there already, with not necessarily a lot of meat
I'm all done, yes,
behind
sir.
everything else.
My teacher for Magic has been Kenny Webb, and he told me that
I'll pass.
you should, if you ever have 1 or less land in your hand, you should mulligan. And then also, though, if out of the 7 cards you have 4+ land, you should consider mulliganing.
You
Because-
should consider Mulholland Drive.
But it depends on what's in your hand and stuff like that. But that's really helped me whenever I'm thinking about should I mulligan? I don't know.
Yeah, you want to think about what can you play with what you currently have.
Yes. And if you are banking on getting other stuff, then don't play that. You know what, Kenny? That's going to be my turn.
All right, Veronica played a mountain, so she's got 2 swamps and a mountain.
Are you done?
I'm done.
What a turn. Kenny played a non-basic land that gives him an island.
The
or
good old
something else.
tropical island.
Trop. As I call it in the biz.
Trop I.
And biz is what we call the business in the biz.
Thank God you explained that.
I'm gonna tap 2 mountain and a land. I'm
Okay.
gonna play a sorcery. Kenny's gonna play a instant.
Yep.
Destroy target land. I'm gonna destroy your. Can I see you're at 2 non-basics?
This
So
is
his.
awesome.
Why?
Because I love my lands being destroyed.
Oh. So Kenny's 2 non-basic lands are Opulent Palace and Tropical Island. Opulent Palace gives him a swamp, forest, or island to his mana pool. And then the Forest Island, Tropical Island, gives him a forest or island.
They're the same.
Yeah, they are the same, but one gives you swamp.
I guess you would kill this.
Just
Yeah.
on the off chance he has a swamp
Yeah.
card.
Maybe I've
play.
got something that costs a black. You don't know. So you might as well kill this.
That's what you want me to think.
No, that's what I would do.
That's what you would do?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Asterisk. Matt offered guidance.
And because it's a non-basic land, I deal 2 damage to the land's controller.
Technically, you're the controller. Because you were the one who played that card.
It's not true.
Thank you.
Don't listen to him. He's full of it.
I'm all done.
Okay, great. Awesome. Super. Love it.
Super duper, yeah!
Done.
What did Kenny do? He just played a forest.
Just a land. No big deal.
Just
Posturing.
It's no big deal.
Alright, Veronica is playing one of those lands.
The Dragon Skull Summit.
A non-basic that gives her black or red.
And then we go to launch.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play.
Ooh, the Bloodline Keeper.
Kenny's gonna instant my creature. Nope. It's a flying 3/3. Can I tap it?
Nope.
Not until next turn.
Correct. Makes other vampires and eventually turns into a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm all
Once
done.
you have 5 or more vampires.
I'm going to think twice at the end of your turn to draw a card.
Watch out, Veronica. He might do that again.
Why?
Oh, there's some text on that card that wants him to do it a second time out of the graveyard.
It has flashback. Right, I'm going to play an island. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play Vidalcan Shackles, which is an artifact. I may choose not to untap it during my untap step. I can pay 2 and tap it to gain control of target creature with power less than or equal to the number of islands I control.
You only control 2.
I have 3.
That counts?
My tropical island
My tropical island.
is an island.
That does count? I'm asking you. If we're serious.
Yes,
Oh.
it's a land island. Done.
I wonder what he will try to take control of.
Maybe a bloodline keeper. Who knows?
Magnanimous.
You know who's magnanimous? Kato. Someone I admire.
I'm
Kato.
playing my vampire shaman. It's flying, death touch, and lifelink.
The vampire nighthawk.
Mm.
All right.
And
He's
I'm
got a little
going-
vampire deck going on.
I'm gonna tap my flying and put a 2/2 black vampire creature. Does that also deal damage to you? Why are you doing that?
I thought you were attacking me.
You got vampires in here, right?
Yep.
You get a vampire, and you get a vampire.
So you're attacking with the keeper, or no? You're tapping the keeper.
To get a 2/2 vampire.
All right. 2/2 vampire out in the field. You've got a bloodline keeper, a vampire nighthawk, and a token vampire. Whew.
So
Okay.
she's 3/5 of the way there.
Yeah, but Kenny's about to take control of my vampire.
You're goddamn right.
Which one?
My turn. Draw my card. I'm going to pay 2. Gain control of a creature. It's going to be the bloodline
Are you
keeper.
sure you want to gain control of this one?
Yeah. And I'm done.
Alright, so now Kenny will in the future have the ability to get some vampires.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Veronica definitely has the advantage early on.
Play my legendary creature, Cacao! Can I do it this turn?
Nope. No, it's a tap ability.
Cow, Lord of Way. This is the dude that taps to make me discard cards.
Yep.
But yeah, you can't do it right now.
2 cards. It makes you discard 2 cards.
Okay, that's great.
I am going to attack you.
For 2,
Yep. I gain 2.
I'm at 16.
Okay.
You're at 22. All right, done?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. So if you untap your artifact, you lose control of my creature.
Correct. I'm going to leave it tapped.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
A wise man once told me, you don't want to not untap your artifacts because, man, oh man, they can give you a lot if you untap them. And I don't know. I think that maybe you should think about that.
I definitely will think about that. I'm going to pass the turn.
You don't want to block?
Nope.
You're going to use your thing to block. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, before I even play anything, I'm tapping him. Target opponent. I'm going to name you Kenny. You discard 2 cards.
Okay.
I'm playing 4. I'm going to play my
Cough.
Quoth.
Cough of the Hammer.
He's a planeswalker. Do you mind handing me a die?
Sure.
Thank you. Wow. I like that you gave me this. Alright, I'm going to +1 him. He becomes a 4/4 red elemental creature until the end of my turn. Oh, I untap a mountain, and that becomes a 4/4.
Right.
Alright. I am going to pass the turn.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to make a vampire at the end of your turn with my keeper.
You can do that at the end of my turn,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can do it at your turn?
Yeah.
I could have been doing that?
You can only do it once per cycle. So
But I did it at the beginning of my turn, so I could have done it.
So basically, if you did it during your turn, you wouldn't be able to do it on my turn because it's tapped already.
But I did it. I played it on my turn, and then you went. So could I have done it at the end of your turn, and then at the end of my turn?
The beginning of his turn.
So basically, I took control of this when I played this.
Yeah.
I had to wait a turn, and then I can start doing it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I could have done the same.
Yes.
Because you're doing that at the end of my turn.
So you chose to do it on your turn instead of my turn. Either way, you get 1 2/2 vampire.
Oh, so you can't do it now on your turn.
I can.
So what it comes down to is, so you play it your very first time, you can't tap it, right?
Yep.
Past the turn, it goes to the next person's
You
stuff.
still can't
You
untap
still
it.
can't do anything
Yep.
with it right now. But on your next turn, let's say
But
you wanted to leave it up as a
Hey,
blocker.
can I please? Because he didn't do that. He tapped it at the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
he just played it last turn.
I didn't.
Yeah, you just got control of it last turn. Your last turn you did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I think when you
If
took,
I did
when you
that,
took
then I
control,
would
it was
have
still
these
tapped,
would
I think.
this mana would be tapped if I just played this. I did nothing my last turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, audience. Whatever. This game has such an asterisk. Lots of cheating.
Excuse me?
Did you discard 2 cards?
Yeah, I mean, I got rid of 2 lands when you made me cow.
You made me cow.
I'm going to do 2 things right now. I'm going to sacrifice my Prismatic Vista to get a basic land. And I'm going to flash back my Think Twice to draw an extra card.
Are you going to sacrifice? All right.
So you're going to draw after you pull a land and shuffle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just for a little summary here.
Yeah.
Kenny-
Life total.
Life totals, Kenny's got 15, Veronica's got 22. Kenny has 2 vampires in play. He's got Veronica's Bloodline Keeper, who's a 3/3 who can generate tokens. He's made 1 2/2 vampire token, also with flying. He has now put a land into your hand or into play?
Into play.
Into play, shuffled his library, he's drawing an extra card. He's got 3 mana left. He's all done. Now on Veronica's side of things, she's got a 2/3 and a 2/2 vampire The 2/3 has Death Touch and Lifelink, and then she's also got Cow, Lord of Way. And don't forget Koth of the Hammer, the Planeswalker, who can create 4/4 red elemental mountains until end of turn. Can add mana for each mountain. Oh, wow. You can double your mana, huh?
Yeah, it's not great.
If you had all mountains. And you can also... It's your turn, Veronica.
Are you all done?
I am.
Can also get an emblem for the big ult, the -5, that says mountains you control have a tap. This land deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Interesting.
Yeah, it's...
So you can just
And
have an
according
emblem.
to you, this would count as a mountain.
No.
You literally counted that as an island.
So this, on its land type, says Forest Island.
Asterisk audience.
That's not...
Asterisk.
That is not an asterisk.
Welcome to my life, you guys.
Yeah, welcome to my life,
Oh.
where Veronica tries to abuse the rule set.
Have fun editing that.
So petulant.
Playing a creature. Alright.
So she played a Goblin Chieftain.
Tapping my cacao.
So I discard 2 cards. Mm-hmm. Easy peasy. I'm actually going to go ahead. When you play your Goblin Chieftain, I'm going to counterspell it.
You just did it, though. My goblin. Oh, I see. Okay.
I still discarded my cards. I'm just countering your Goblin.
Gotcha. I'm gonna +1, so this is a 5. I'm gonna untap this mountain. And then I'm going to... Why not? I'll just attack you. 4/4 mountain, 2/3 flying, 2/2 flying.
I'm going to block the 2/2 flying with my 3/3 flying, which will kill it.
Okay.
So then I gain life, don't I?
That's off that
He's
one.
blocking this token.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll go ahead and take 6, going to 9. And then you do gain 2 life.
Okay, so Kenny's at 9. Veronica is at 24. Veronica lost her 2/2 vampire, but she still has the 2/3.
That's it.
Fact or fiction?
Kenny's going to reveal the top 5 cards of his library and let Veronica split them into piles.
Choose wisely. The rest of this game depends on what you do right now.
What will she choose? Is there some good stuff in there, Veronica? May I take a peek? Ooh, yeah. No, you're going to get... You don't want to have...
It's revealed so you can read the cards. It's fine.
Okay, so he has a fast bond, which allows him to play as many lands
Dead card.
into play as you want each turn. It does 1 damage to you for every land beyond the first. He also has an island. He has Rampaging Baloths.
He wants that card.
It's a 6/6 trample. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a 4/4 green beast creature token onto the battlefield. He has Trigon Predator, flying, 2/3. Whenever Trigon Predator deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. He has Acidic Slime. It is a 2/2 Death Touch. When Acidic Slime enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land.
Whew.
Can I phone a friend?
Go for it.
And these would be like the bases of my 2 piles, probably. And then I would probably put this crap over here. Put this here, maybe.
I kind of want to make it even harder for him, though.
I think he's gonna get the. I think he's gonna go for this card no matter what. He can already afford to play it, so why would he not want to put this out here? And it gives him 4/4s when he plays lands. So I guess you could give all the lands out of there, so you don't give him any. But my fear is that this is a beefy pile that he might take then. That's my thoughts.
Here you go, Kenny.
And she splits them, thus: Rampaging Baloths as well as the Fast Bond versus the other 2 creatures in the island.
I'll take the Baloth.
Yeah. Well,
Do you think that was a good split?
right.
Yeah.
Would you have taken the Baloth if it was by itself?
Yeah. I think this card is basically a blank, so it doesn't matter where you put it. So I think that was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Oh, but it literally doesn't matter, though. I fucked up. I'm going to attack
Why did you fuck up?
No reason. I'm gonna attack Koth for 2, flying. I guess I can just kill him, can't I? I'll kill him.
You're gonna kill him?
Yep. 5 damage. Bloodline Keeper, Vampire. 5.
That was the death noises of
Koth of the hammer. Done. What?
I'm curious what the screw up there was.
You'll see. You'll see quickly.
Hey! Discard 2 cards.
And I kept 2 cards.
You can't play any
I
of them.
just lost my hand for no reason.
Gotcha.
That's fun.
Aha! So if you picked up the 3, you could have kept
I
one
could
of
have
the
kept the
3.
best of them.
I'm gonna play my goblin lackery.
Goblin lactator.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, is it 7? Is that the life linker? Sorry, you 26?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's looking bleak for Kenny.
Boo!
Looking bleak.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah. I need a hero.
And they say that a hero can save
my God.
us. I'm not
Kenny
gonna
is
stand
lifting his card up to the
here and
heavens.
wait. It's the Simir
an
Signet.
artifact.
It's not that useful.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
It's just an artifact that adds mana to your pool.
not very good.
You can attack me.
I'm not gonna
Don't you want to attack me?
pass.
He's done. He is holding up his blockers for Veronica's next attack phase. He plays Mountain.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm also done, Kenny.
You're done?
Well, I can't do anything.
Okay. And they say that a hero. Okay. Okay.
I think I saw what it was. It's the
Come in, Colossus. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
That's the XX one that you killed me with last time?
Yeah. As protection from black. Do you have any black cards in your
No.
deck? Okay, perfect.
she's used them
I will pass.
Well, I wonder what your reminder is. Alright, I'm going to
all. Veronica's got some big up her sleeve. What did she
play
draw?
the sorcery and destroy your creature.
You can't target it with that.
Why?
That's black.
Spell. You can destroy his bloodline, her bloodline.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna get a vampire before it dies.
That's fine. You flipped him to a 2/2 vampire, and he can't make any more.
And then I'm going to
Just making sure I couldn't have destroyed the artifact that was capturing her.
Hell no.
I'm gonna attack you with a 2/3 flying.
Can you attack with that since you just got it back?
No, that was in my graveyard.
That died.
Never mind. Disregard,
A
audience.
3/3 human and a 1/1 goblin.
Okay. I'm gonna block your 3/3 cow with my Chameleon Colossus.
Okay, so it dies.
Yes. I'm gonna double block your Vampire Nighthawk with my 2 vampires. So you can kill one of these.
I'm gonna kill that one.
Okay.
And that one dies?
Yes. You gain 2 life.
Veronica's at 28.
I lose life, I'm at 6.
And creatures on the battlefield currently. Kenny has a 2/2
What about the
vampire and
1/1?
4/4.
It did damage to me. And you have no hands, so you can't put a goblin.
Yeah.
Okay. Done?
Yep. You morphing?
No, this is my hand. Alright, I'll attack you with my vampire and my Chameleon Colossus. You don't have any blockers out.
Nope.
So I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm tapping everything.
He's tapping it all. What's he going to do?
I'm going to activate Chameleon Colossus twice. It gets +X, where X is its power. So the first time it gets +4, and the second time it gets +8.
You're gonna kill me.
No. So it's getting a total of +12.
16.
What?
So you take 18 damage.
Okay. So I'm at 10.
Yep.
Big play.
10 to 6.
Veronica's still at 10. Still beating Kenny by 4.
Yep. Good memory, Matt.
No, I got it.
You're all done?
I'm done.
Just down here petting the cats, doing my civic duty.
Pirates.
1, 2. I'm going to play the sorcery and look for a card in my library.
This could be very big. Veronica's got a lot of untapped mana. It's very close. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana untapped, and she can search any card.
No, you wouldn't be able to target it like that. He would have to select. But here's the thing. Okay, keep going. Keep that card in mind. Cahoots, I'm trying to help.
Is that okay, Kenny?
What?
I'm trying to help Veronica.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. We're trying to think how to win you the game here, Vero. So here's what we got. Here's what we know, right? He's got this Chameleon Colossus that he can crank up to 16/16 again next turn. Mm-hmm. And he's got a 2/2.
He also has a face down. We don't know what that is.
This is my hand.
Don't worry about that. Okay, so this is what he has, and he can come out with some other stuff, who knows. But we need to prepare for this, right? So you got a 1/1, but you don't have any flying. So in theory, you can block this with your 1/1. It doesn't have trample or anything, right? No, it just has protection.
But it has, like, it's sick nasty.
Which is fine. You can still block it if he tries to attack you.
So then,
And then you got 2 flying here.
I think that this is our best bet.
I think it's good.
I know what you're thinking.
Should I leave?
No, you're good. I would do that or what the first one we did.
This one.
I'm leaving.
So it won't do anything here, though.
Yeah, well,
16, 16.
right now it is.
Yeah. Until the end of turn, I believe it stays that way. Yeah. Oh, well, no, actually, I guess during your turn.
Yeah, so Kenny, your changeling is a 4/4 now, right? Because it's my turn?
Yep.
So that would take care of that. I'm gonna do that.
You're still going to have to figure this out, but
That's
yeah.
fine. I can do that.
All right. All right. She's ready to play. What are you doing over there?
He's being Bayonetta. Hey.
So,
So funny because like the commander decks are so beefy, and so I just feel like,
You don't have enough cards.
yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, I do not have enough cards. I did something wrong.
It is amazing what the commander
And
decks.
I have counted all the cards in my deck, audience, a lot of times. and-
Asterisk.
No, I have.
I know, I've watched.
Do you want to cut my deck? Okay, so Kenny. I'm going to tap 3,
okay.
play the sorcery. Target creature gets -5/-5. I'm
Which
going
one?
to do that.
As protection from black.
Oh, we didn't think about that.
Matt.
I was pointing you to 2 other cards.
No one is ever gonna trust you! How could you ever fucking live with yourself because you are divorced? You're divorced! You slut!
That's all I'm saying.
So
We're both black.
the dismember will not work against either of
I'll
my
do it.
creatures. This is a black vampire creature.
So?
As protection from... No, it doesn't.
Cheater!
And I'm going to attack you for 1.
This was on the ground and I have no idea how long it's been there. You should just put it in your exile pile.
No, I think it came from my... I didn't exile Swamp ever.
I know. I know that you dropped it at some point. I'm just saying. Oh, she's shuffling. That's
Why
fine.
would I put
Asterisk.
Why would I put that in my...
I would have just gotten rid of it since you're still dealing with your deck and you don't know when it came out.
I didn't play it.
I understand. Doesn't matter.
Why would I exile a card I didn't play?
Just for simplicity, then you wouldn't have to shuffle. You can just keep going.
Well, I'm done. I just attacked him.
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
I'm at 10.
Do you have any cards in your hand?
No.
Then you're at dead, because I'm attacking for 16 with my Chameleon Colossus.
What if I had cards in my hand?
Then you could do something.
You might have an instant or something you could play.
Woo! Good game.
Good game.
audience.
Good match.
It felt like such a surprise ending.
It really was. I wonder, was there anything in here that you could have gotten with that tutor? What were the choices?
The other things we were thinking of were Sarkin.
Which is a black.
No, he's red. The Planeswalker.
That could have bought you some time.
We would have been good. Also thought about the Grave Titan, which wouldn't have been targeting anything, but it's a 6/6 Death Touch. Then you get the 2 tokens with it to kind of extend.
Both those are good. You probably would have won if you picked either of those.
Really?
We'll never know.
I don't know if you would have won, but
I think it just would have bought me more turns.
it definitely would have bought you some more time.
Sitting out here on the field.
Oh yeah, I got to do post-game interviews. Okay. Yeah. Veronica, game 2 looked like it was in your favor for a period of time. There were some difficult decisions to be made. What would you say to your opponent, Kenny, if you could speak to him right now?
Well, really good question there, Matthew. You know, I'm flabbergasted with just how that game turned out, you know? And if I could see Kenny right now, I'd probably just punch him in the face real quick.
Whoa.
And then I would do a little dip out and I'd go back to my homeland. You know where that is, Matthew?
I really don't.
Please tell me, where do you think it is?
I have no idea.
All right, well, you Americans, that's all. In and out.
In-N-Out Burgers. Yep. This episode brought to you by In-N-Out Burgers.
Get your In-N-Out.
Get burgers. Eat them. All right, Kenny, moving on to you. So we interviewed Veronica, and she seems to have maybe had a stroke. We're not really sure. We couldn't understand a lot of what she was saying. Do you feel like the beatdown you gave her would warrant brain damage?
No, I think it was a close match all the way around. I think that there's an opportunity for her to buy a little extra time with a demonic tutor, but it was close. Either way, it's going to be close. I think she would have bought some extra turns, but I think I had pretty firm control over that game. I have some card draw spells. I think even if she had taken out my threats, I would have outdrawn her eventually. I don't think she was coming back there. I think she was doomed from the beginning. The crowd's booing Veronica for that pitiful performance.
Yeah. Final question for everybody. What would you rate your deck on a scale of 0 to 10 after Veronica throws that deck box across the room in anger and frustration? No. What would you rate your own deck and give me just a quick strengths and weaknesses?
Well, Matthew, I would rate my deck a pretty solid 0 out of 10. I'd rate it a good 20. You know, the thing is, though, is like, you don't know who you're going to be playing against. And
that's a good point.
What's going to be in their deck.
That's true. And it's difficult to prepare for that.
You know, Matthew, you've always been so kind to me.
Seems to be taking a different turn. Kenny, moving on to you. How would you rate your deck and give me your strengths and weaknesses?
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I feel like some of the strengths of this deck I did not get to put on display.
Oh,
who's saying that? I had Upheaval, which is a sorcery that puts all your permanents, everybody's permanents, back in their hand. I had a lot of Ramp, and that was a big game plan. I just never got to see that come out. But I think overall, it just turned into a very simple green-blue counterspell beat-down deck. Like, just counter everything until you can land a threat. Not super exciting, unfortunately. But
here's the thing. I would have to disagree with that. I think that when I think about your podcast, Red Mage, Blue Mage,
.com.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Zynga,
Snapchat.
whatever device you're feeling. But when I think about Red Mage, Blue Mage, blue is just annoying. It pisses me off, and you were pissing me off in the first game. Every single time I played something, you're like, oh, no thank you. Like, you're going to have to play 6 mana to counter my spell. And then, for me, though, like, I had a lot of red, and along the same lines of you, I feel like I wasn't able to play some of my very powerful red cards that created goblins, like all the stuff that you hate about red. So I don't know. I feel like your deck was very powerful, and I feel like even with what you played, like it was definitely impactful.
Thanks.
Rolls her.
What about Matt?
I give my deck a 7 out of 10. There was lots.
I would give it a 4 out of 10. I'm surprised you gave it that high.
Well,
I would rate it high.
Prepare to be more surprised. I definitely missed. There were
I
some
think
artifacts.
in the beginning you missed some cards that you should have put in your deck.
Well, there were some artifact combos that never really came to fruition. Like I had I had a card where I could tap and untap artifacts, basically, which could have been useful. I had 2 different cards that could duplicate artifacts. I had quite a few artifact creatures. And so there was just none of that really came together at once. I think it was a little more dilute than it needed to be. But it still was effective at points.
Playing against so it's funny. I felt like this is probably the most, like, heavy actual creature deck I've played against you in a while, Kenny.
Yeah.
And then playing against Matt, I just felt like I was playing against you, and it was really annoying.
I'm training Matt.
I didn't have any counters at all, man.
No, but you had all the artifacts. You had the artifacts that really pissed me off. You had that one that you just tap it and it deals damage to me because I'm your target player.
The old
and
stuffy
then
doll.
you had you just had like cards that just gave you so many artifacts, and artifacts are such a good way to go in this game if you know how to play them.
It depends on which ones are out there, right?
For sure.
Darksteel Forge, I picked it up and could be useful, but it costs 9 to make all that stuff indestructible. And against both of you, the ability to keep an artifact in
when
play
we played
for 4 turns is
Commander
pretty
against
tough.
Kenny, he had that card in
Yeah,
his Commander deck.
Commander, you get to those points
And
where you
it
can
was
play 13 mana
impossible.
on a
It was
turn.
impossible to beat him after he was able to put that on the field. So that card is very powerful in my mind.
Some spoilers maybe for a Commander game in our near future.
You're not allowed to play that Commander deck. Kenny's Commander deck is going to be very basic. It's just going to be basic lands and
that's
like,
it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And creatures with no ability.
Yeah.
100
Creatures
card
that
lands.
actually give us life and they make him take damage.
Wow.
What's the crappiest legendary creature you can think of to be a commander?
There is, from Dominaria, there is, what is its name? There's a frog demon spirit. It's 5 mana for a 9/3 with no abilities.
Sick. All right, we'll do that.
Which
That'll be
I
a
actually
commander.
want to make into a commander deck.
You want to
You
make that
would.
work somehow?
Yeah. Well, maybe someday in the future.
Yeah, who knows?
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Yeah,
was
thanks
fun.
for stopping by.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to stop by. I'll be on my way now.
Yeah, if you don't
All right. Red Mage, Blue Mage, at Red Blue MTG. Bye!
Later.